Test, 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 test. Boop, 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 Alright. I know this is late, this is not planned, but you've got to learn somewhere. So, just give me a second to make sure we don't embarrass ourselves. Okay, so I'm not trying to wake everyone up because it is 20 to 12 on a Friday night, and going away to the Queensland New South Wales border in a few days, well, next week, but we'll see how see how that all goes. Alright, at the moment I've got 5-man multi-boxer. It just occurs my Paladin tank. I think he's set up as a protection. Pally 22, yeah, it's a crazy thing I've got with improved retch. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't really matter. He can tank, but he's not set up perfectly. But I've got the Blessing of Sanctuary, which does a lot. And drink too much Coke, and now I've got acid reflux, so give me a second. So, just make sure this is all... Yep, alright, we're all online on Twitch and now on YouTube, so if you're tuning in, or you review this later on, bear with me, here we go. So, what I've got here is, this warlock I'm just raising to level 20, so that I've got 2 warlocks. I've got 1 warlock to 20 already, so I'm going to have 1 at Booty Bay and 1 at Silithus. And hopefully I can move my non-mage guys around a little bit, but predominantly I've got, Jesus, I'll end up with 4 or 5 mages in a second. We better make sure that's on. This is where all threat comes from. So he's just sitting at the entrance to Stockade. So this is Stockade, so obviously level 60, way geared. I'm set up as a Paladin there, you know, and just deal with it. And what I've been learning to do is I've been trying to find a macro that can stop my followers. It's possible, but it's probably going to be a lot of fucking around. So we'll keep it simple. So the goal is, it doesn't matter if the range, and that depends on the dungeons and the mobs you're fighting, because obviously you don't want your range within the melee range if there's shit going down because they're in cloth. But anyway, the simple thing here is that I've got my priest doing various things. So if I press the F key, he'll put a shield, a bubble, power shield on my tank or my Paladin. He will also, with the same button, hit renew, which will rank 3, refresh it, and that's all good. Now if I press 1, that's him, and as you can see up there, that's the renew on him. 2, he's renewing mana burner. Shift +2. Oh. So what I've got is a cast sequence macro, so it'll go through 3 or 4 renews and throw up a bubble after that as well. So it cycles through. So I've tried to keep it as simple as possible. And I haven't really set up the macros for the mages 100% on just a car, but they do it once I click at my consecration. It sort of, as long as I target a mob, they will again be casting their single target spell. So let's just practice. So whether this is feasible in the bigger dungeons, I don't know, but you know, practice makes perfect. Let's just give this a shot. Okay. Right, since I've done that now, all three of them are casting. Oh, yes. Now I've got some keys intertwined here. So what you witnessed then is that there was a bit of healing. There was the priest removing the curse, the disease that was on me. I've been doing it myself as a paladin, but I lose a bit of my defense. At the moment, the paladin is sitting. Oh, he's only. What was I? What was up around 6k? I'm basically running like a hybrid paladin because the more spell power I have, the more my skull flame shield will heal. I need to run this guy through a few through the raids or ZG. I've got to pull my finger out. Just give me a second to make sure I'm recording here. The raids. Okay, we are. So look, don't think this is me thinking anything special, and you think, geez, this guy's a complete knob jockey. Probably am. But it's just something a learning phase. I've been doing this with my mages, running these guys through, and the mage, I had the two mages, Mana Burn and Mana Might, follow my. I got two level 60 Alliance mages and a Horde Alliance mage 60. But and you can see I've got a bit of gold, nearly 4k. It should be well over 4k, but anyway. So I had Mana Burn and Mana Might follow around my level 60s, Mana Love and Mana Hate, and they were basically just soaking up a lot of damage and killing things and whatever. And the priest and the warlock were sitting right at the entrance and still getting XP. And now they're at 20, 21. This is my second warlock. I'll get him to 20. As I said, get to 20, you can summon. So I was experimenting with the mages. Mages fast appearing faster, but my goal was originally I got to have a tank, 3 mages, and a priest. Now my way I'm going to go, and I'm going to have to balance this because I might have to level another mage as well on the same account that has the priest, or maybe a different one. But the goal, and I've seen people do it, 4 mages. They'll be, and at least 2 or 3 of them will be pure frostbreak, so they freeze and slow everything down. And with the priest, they'll be AoE farming dungeons, and I'll be doing different things with those guys and see how they go. And it'll be a learning process, and you'll be here for the journey. Then I'll go with a traditional dungeon sort of thing. You have a tank, you have a priest, or aka a healer, and then you have DPS. In this case, I go with 3 mages, because one, you cast on Frostbolt all the fucking time, Frostspec, and Deep Frostspec, and strong AoE, and Arcane Blast, or Arcane Explosion. But anyway, this is not going to be too long a video. This is more about me just dealing with the mechanics. So, and here we go. Right, the priest is getting hurt. We're looking for, so green means they're all watching me, and what I'm trying to do is just keep renewing my priest at the moment. Alright, he's going to trigger a lot now. Okay. Pretty messy. And these guys are level 23. So. Alright. So So you can see the shields on him, so that's protecting him from damage. He was pretty low there, Manamite. He's got the renew on him. It's rank 3 at 20. Hot Juice is nearly out of mana. And what we'll do is we'll get him to drink. But I've always got to make sure that I title this, rename this WoW 1, because if I don't, it's not gonna come up. Or you're not gonna see what I'm seeing. Let's just say that. Okay. And I haven't really set up the macros because I swap between my 260 mages, so I'm always changing. I've made separate macros. I've been lazy, but I make separate macros for whatever they target, they assist. I haven't done it for Justicar because this is really the first time I've used him, because you know the 30 limit on stuff, and I don't want to run out my bus for raids, and I still want to make raids. So anyway, we're fully healed. There's one thing I was going to do. What am I going to do? Okay, we're going to refresh that, and then I've got all this labelled. If I press the right button. Okay. Okay. So they just cycle through. I'll just refresh it. Now all that buffing, that would make them all lose their mana. Yeah, so if I put things on assist, Justicar, they'd probably be a bit more tactical, but I'm keeping it simple as possible here. So let's just, okay. Alright, so we'll just try, we'll go in. Right, because I got this guy on my left targeted, and they're already attacking, which is what I wanted. Oh, dial one. And because I've got mages, I've got food and water all covered, so it's not a big issue. Beside the fact that, and the only way I'm going to get better at this is if I'm practicing and doing it. But it's the first time I've tanked in a dungeon in a very long time on anything, and well, I have been so overgeared, but I am level 60. I'm fairly really good. Now, my weapons on my Paladin, I've got that one. I've got the flurry axe, but the problem is you get disarmed a lot. So the particular weapon I'm using at the moment, it's reasonably fast, but it's got weapon chain immune disarm on it, and I'm not sure about the damage. Yeah, but I like the glow on of the fiery weapon on those. But I want to show you another thing that I've set up with the EMA Ebony's Multiboxing Assistant, which is a add-on available via approved by everyone. So, and you can see I'm getting raised and like that. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to click on Holy Juice. I'm going to trade with her. And I've already said, take all my greens and my greys off me, thank you. Now, it's not automatic because I've got to still Alt-Tab, which is, I probably could do it, but I don't want to get banned or anything. Hopefully. But, oh, I keep keep waiting. Why won't you take it? He take it. Okay. Just trying to make sure I've got it with him as well. Dial 1. Oh, the dial 1's a decent damage. Go to one of my warlocks. The only thing I can't get rid of the I have to manually offload the other things. Maybe that's something I've got to fiddle with the settings, but we'll get that off me. Oh. Okay. All right. So we'll just do a little bit more. I'm not going to make, this is not going to be an extremely long video. So, oh. You get warnings, but I don't always pay. Alright, we'll go with Seal of Wisdom. Right, the targeted on. I went to that cast. See that? I removed the curse on myself. Okay. It's not perfect, and I think in a bigger dungeon, it's where there's maybe some nasty effects, it could see them die a lot, but they may be a lot stronger. Again, 1 key heals the priest, 2 key heals the mana burn, shift 2 puts renew on mana might, F puts it on Justica the tank, again, second time, then it throws on a shield. The only issue is I'm not sure, just see how much XP I'm earning at the moment. Mostly this is just me practicing, which has made it more interesting because I was earning double the XP I was getting before, but it was getting really boring. And my Paladin is not, I guess actually he's not so much geared. I think he might be the spec I'm in actually. I've got some crazy hybrid spec. I think I wanted to keep yeah, it's more of an AoE farming spec. It may be alright for these low level dungeons. It's not very good for mitigation, so, but we're not here to prove mitigation. Alright, so we're going in. Well, there we go, we got the fear. Okay, so we're going to pull these boys out. Alright, they're back in action with me. Okay. No idea how they even hit, but okay, well. I'm liking the fact that I can remove disease. I can do it as a paladin, but means I don't have to cast and take a hit. Okay, where are we? Oh no, we're going the right way. So what we'll do is we'll position these a little bit better. And these mobs die so quick it's not funny. There we go, the downside of now I don't really need any fancy targeting because I could just rely on my arcane blasts once the mages get stronger in their abilities. So and again, this is just alright, so he was hitting mana burn, so we got mana burn under protection now. And the green is my armor healing me, so this is a 5-man. Normally when I have the priest as the main dude, I press a button where he's casting nothing, but his target becomes the focus for everyone else and they all assist him. And and then he just works on healing people. But anyway, let's just get that out of there. So I'm having to do quite a bit of alt tabbing to make that happen. Okay. Alright. So he's hit one of my mobs. All I want to see is green. So you saw the warning I got for using Holy Juice as mana. I don't understand. I didn't see what was smacking her. I can set up warnings to say being attacked, but the thing about having a priest paladin combo, obviously the paladin is a tank and the priest is heals, is that both can raise, which is, I'll tell you, I've learned very quickly, you don't want to be running back. But anyway, let's just make sure. I tell you what, the paladin gets shortchanged with all these abilities, man. Okay. One last hoo-ha. Alright, we'll just try to see how big a pull we can get. Everyone's juiced up. Is that the... yeah, that's a start, okay. The pole I've got a few blue. Oh. Alright, anyway, so that's it. Like I said, I think I probably need to get my Paladin spec with better mitigation. Probably go the recognised tank spec, not my bastardised AoE tank spec, because I'm going to cop more damage, but, you know, 7 or 8 mobs on me, and I'm just trying to do it all myself. Like I said, something I've just been playing with the last hour and a half or so, just a guidance what you can do. I wait to get to the 60, 50s and 60 dungeons to see how viable it is. Anyway, other than that, thanks for tuning in, and smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. Ciao.
Watch your tone with me, boy. You may be the prince, but I'm still your superior as a paladin.
This city will be cleansed. Listen, there's something about the plague you should know. Oh no, we're too late. These people have all been infected. They may look fine now, but it's just a matter of time before they turn into the undead.
What?
This entire city must be purged.
How can you even consider that? There's got to be some other way.
Damn it, Uther. As your future king, I order you to purge this city!
You are not my king yet, boy. Nor would I obey that command even if you were.
Then I must consider this an act of treason.
Treason? Have you lost your mind, Arthas?
Have I? Lord Uther, by my right of succession and the sovereignty of my crown, I hereby relieve you of your command and suspend your paladins from service.
Arthas, you can't just...
It's done! Those of you who have the will to save this land, follow me! The rest of you, get out of my sight!
You've just crossed a terrible threshold, Arthas.
Jaina?
I'm sorry, Arthas. I can't watch you do this.